Today's incident will wake up your soul. Please watch the incident till the end. Today we will narrate to you the incident of a person who disrespected the Holy Quran. And on this he said, such anger and punishment was revealed that even a kafir after seeing it was forced to recite the kalma. Hence, I request all of you to watch this video till the end. Watch the video. If you like it, then do like it and share it with your friends. And don't forget to write an apology in the comment. Viewers, this incident happened in a village. There was a man whose name was Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh. He was a very poor man. Neither Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh's parents nor his parents. Neither did he have any brothers or sisters. He was a very good and religious person. Since he did not have his own home, he used to stay in the mosque day and night. In the morning he used to clean the mosque himself, and because of living in the mosque, he used to offer bajmat in every prayer and even never missed the prayer of tahiyyat. Every person was aware of his poverty, hence the people of the locality used to send food for him from their homes. This trend continued for many years. One day, the imam of the mosque called Fadl Bakhsh and asked, "Why don't I marry you and you stay in your house with your wife?" Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh smiled after listening to the imam and said, "Master, who will marry me and Varib?" The imam of the masjid said, "You are all on me. Leave it only to answer yes or no." Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh said, "Teacher, if in your opinion there is such a girl who can accept me, then what should I do?" There was B objection. But then Imam Masjid told me that there was a girl among my distant relatives who was a divorcee. Until the next gathering, I would marry her only. Before you rent a house, you have to find someone to rent a house of your own where both of you, your wife, can live comfortably and have a house. Don't worry at all about getting it done. Leave it all to me. Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh searched for a house to get it done. But for the preparation of marriage, he did not have any money. Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh came to the masjid imam a day before his marriage and said, "Master, please find a place for me to get it done. I have taken it, but I don't have anything for the marriage expenses." His teacher said, "Son, don't worry, just be ready for the marriage in the morning." The sun rose on Friday morning, and Maulvi Sahib announced in the mosque that if anyone has anything to give in the name of Allah, then he should come to the mosque. I have no doubts whether it is clothes, utensils, or money. Many people took things from their homes and brought them to the mosque. They took all the things and gave blessings to Muhammad. The house was lit. After the prayer of poison, the marriage ceremony of Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh was solemnized by Maulvi Sahib, very simply, in the place where both the mothers and wives got married. Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh's wife was a very kind and wise woman. She never demanded anything from her city. She used to pray every day. Thanking God for the time, Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh, despite being married, used to clean the mosque daily and perform bajmat prayers to clean the mosque. After that, he would leave the house every day for work, and his wife would always pray to Allah from behind him, "O Allah, please make some means for my city," and he should find some work. While searching for work, Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh Allah reached the person where many people had gathered around him. He had brought problems and troubles to him, and had he prayed to Almighty Allah for him, Allah would have removed all his problems and troubles. And the bigger thing is that there was a lot of food cooked in his house. Because of this food, he got a job there because he used to distribute food among the poor. And Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh himself used to distribute food with his own hands, and God used to give him money to distribute food among the poor. If the food was left, he would take it home in the morning and evening for himself and his wife. Similarly, after 1 year of marriage, Allah Almighty started changing the circumstances of his house. Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh blessed him with a very beautiful daughter, and his wife was very happy that Allah has blessed them with his mercy. He looked very proud and took good care of her. After 1 year of his daughter had passed, Allah Pak again blessed him with another daughter. Still, he was happy that Allah Pak blessed him with a child again, and by his mercy, his wife started saying that she wished that Allah Pak would give me the next child. The city blessed with a son smiled and said, "Don't you know that Allah Almighty gives daughters wherever He pleases?" "Yes, I know, but sisters need to be brothers. Just tell your God. Pray for us. Next time may Allah bless us with a son." He was smiling after listening to his wife's words and went back to his work for a few months. After this, his wife would be happy again. He prayed to Allah for himself, and he also dug a well and prayed, "O Allah, this time but Allah Almighty blessed her again with a daughter." On the birth of her third daughter, she became very worried and started talking to her city. "Now take me to the court of my God. I will tell him my problem and see, he will pray for me, so may Allah bless me son. Her husband will bless her." He said, "Don't you sit at home and pray. I will personally tell him your problem." When 1 year passed, Allah Almighty was again blessed with a fourth daughter. On the birth of the fourth daughter, his wife started crying in front of her husband and said, "There is already poverty in our house. God knows why God is giving us daughters." His city started saying that you are very thankful to God, your socks are not good. You seem to be saying that wherever Allah gives birth to daughters, He also sends their sustenance there. Yet I am a mother, and my heart desires that Allah should give me, blessed with a son. After a year, God again blessed her with a daughter. On the birth of her fifth daughter, she cried a lot and dug a hole in front of God. "O Allah, I am not being ungrateful to you. I am happy with every decision of yours, but it is very important for you to be a brother to your sisters. You are the medium of your beloved. Through the medium of Fatima, please bless me with a son." I prayed a lot in front of Allah Almighty. I dug a hole. "O Allah, this time please bless me with a son." I prayed a lot in front of Allah Almighty and said, "O Allah, if this time you will give me a son, I will perform so many vows. Keep this many fasts." She went with her city to this God and cried well and dug a hole, saying that you are the God of God, pray to God for your blessings. Prayers are accepted. For me, please raise your hands once and pray that Allah bless us with a son. I don't know what Allah Pak meant. God again blessed him with a daughter. 10 years passed by. He prayed till 7 daughters were born to him. On the birth of the 7th daughter, her husband also had tears in his eyes. With tears in his eyes, he looked towards the sky and thanked Allah. "Is Allah someone in your every work? There is no improvement, and I have never doubted or complained to Allah because He is merciful, and I somehow understand that it is neither mine nor you. There is no brother, no father. If I don't have a son of my own, how will I live? There is no father. If I don't have a son of my own, how will I live? Sons are the arms of the father." He cried so much in front of Allah. Seeing him, his younger daughters also started crying and folded their little hands. She woke up and started praying, "O Allah, we sisters also need a brother to play with." After this noise, when I went to the court of Allah after having my meal in the morning, as soon as he was freed, he sat down in the court. As soon as the people's desire for his court diminished, Muhammad Fadl Baksh went to the person of Allah and started asking, "O God, people come to you from very far away with their problems. Do their problems go away and their wishes get fulfilled?" The people of Allah said, "Son, people pray in front of you from morning till evening, so Allah Almighty accepts their prayers. It is definitely fulfilled. Only then do people come from faraway places and pray here. And I am a sinful servant of Allah, and I only worship Him. God accepts my prayer, so I thank God." I heard this so much that Muhammad said, "Bless me, it's been 10 years since I got you, and I'm making only one prayer to you that Allah Almighty bless me with a son, but I am still deprived of the blessing of a son. Feel that this time Allah will bless you with a son, but you will have to do some work, and it is very important to do this work. When Allah is pleased, so whatever you ask from Him with your heart and soul, He will give it to you. Allah said that you will have to protect the Quran, for the protection of which Allah Himself has taken responsibility. O Allah, Allah will bless you with a beautiful son next year itself." After listening to the words of Muhammad Fadl, the rest of Allah said, "Alhamdulillah, we are very protective of the Quran, and recite this book morning and evening." Hearing the words of Muhammad Fadl Baksh, the people of Allah smiled and said, "Son, I know you from the Holy Quran. You protect yourself and also recite it every morning and evening, which every Muslim does. But I will tell you how to protect yourself. If you fulfill what I have done, then I promise you that Allah will bless you like the moon in the next year. Will bless you with a son and will make you rich with every blessing of the world. For this, you will have to take leave from my court for a year and go out of the village. You will have to dig a huge hole in a deserted colony, knock on people's doors from morning till evening, and ask if anyone in your house has been martyred. Spores are lying around that people disrespect. If a sperm gets martyred, the Holy Quran gets martyred, so they throw it wherever they want? Or do you keep it in a place where it gets destroyed? You go to people's homes and ask them if there is any kind of waste in their houses. If there is any para or Quran martyr's para, then give it to me. After collecting all of them, dig them in this pot and bury them, and the Quran will remain pure. To prevent her from becoming homeless, he, on the advice of God, started digging a pot in a desolate area outside the village, which was completed in 2 days. After that, he started going to people's homes to pray for the martyrs and the Quran. From morning till evening, he remained busy in the same work from AM to the people's homes. Apart from this, he would also take out pages of books in the name of Allah or religious Islam from the streets and dirty garbage heaps of the locality, and then wash them with clean water. He would collect everything and throw it in the same pit, so much so that he would go to all the villages around him and recite the Quran in prayer. Rails and rows of religious Islamic books, so much so that whatever happened, he would collect everything and throw it in the same pit in the evening. When 1 year had passed, Allah Almighty blessed him with twin sons. When he had twin sons, there was no limit to his happiness. To tell the news, he first went to the court of God, and as soon as he left, he dug a hole in his feet and started crying with joy. He dug a hole in his feet. He started crying with joy. At first, he thought that maybe Allah had blessed him with a daughter again, which is why he was crying so much. Meanwhile, he said, "Today, due to your prayers, Allah has blessed me with 2 twin sons, whom I have named Qasim and Asim, because I am very happy. Even though I am poor, whatever you want, ask me. I will fulfill all your wishes." Hearing this, he smiled and said, "We elders, there is no need for anything in this world except Allah and His Messenger and worshipping Him. We are happy in Him. I will give you just one piece of advice. Never leave this work and make it mandatory for your sons to do this work in the future too. Leave all the remaining work to Allah, and after listening to the words of Allah, He will take care of Himself." When he came home, he saw that happiness was shining on the faces of his wife and daughters. He came home and told his wife that today, Allah has given me everything in life. I have been blessed with great happiness, and that is why I want to do something unique in this happiness, so that both my God and the people of the world become happy. The wife first thought that perhaps some accessory would be made and distributed among the people, or something would be made and distributed in the way of Allah. The wife said, "What strange thing will you do that will please both Allah and the world?" He said, "I want to have as many houses as there are in the village. I should give each Quran to every home because of this Quran, Allah has blessed me with such a great blessing." Wife's words to her husband. She became very happy after hearing this and said, "Yes, our God and everyone in the world will be very happy with this." The very next day, she read the Quran at her home. All the villagers liked this feat very much, and everyone loved the Quran and accepted it with love. As soon as his sons turned 7 years old, he enrolled them in a seminary to learn the Quran and teach your daughters both religious and worldly education. Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh spent almost 20 years preserving the Quran. After 20 years, he got all his daughters married in good and respectable families. He thanked Allah very much that his daughters were raised with respect. Both of his sons went to their homes. One son built a small madrasa in his village and taught all the boys of the village there. Quran Qasim, the second son teaching the Quran, was busy with his father in preserving the Quran. One day, Qasim said to his father, "I want to go abroad and work hard and earn good money, and with this money, I can build a big school for my brother, where others, the village people, should come and get education here." His father said, "Son, I have asked God for you with many prayers and wishes, so I am not. I don't want to take my son away from my eyes at any time. I am thankful for whatever God has given me." The son said, "Father, dear one, who has asked for me with so many prayers and requests, then please trust him and allow me to go abroad. The work here is for you and Assam, brother. You will take care of me, don't worry about me." "Okay, son, it is fine as you wish." Saying this, Muhammad Fadl Bakhsh became silent. "But how will you go abroad, father?" "Dear, leave this thought to me. I am not alone, but 3 or 4 other boys from the village are also going with me for about a month." As Qasim's time to go abroad was nearing, his parents started feeling sad because after 2 days, he was the mother would always pray for her son, saying, "Oh Allah, please keep my son safe and secure." Muhammad Fadl himself would have been worried but would say boldly in front of his wife that Allah has blessed us with 2 lions. So, have faith in Allah and leave everything to Him. As soon as the time came to go to the airport after 2 days, Kazım and his parents left to drop him to the airport. At the airport, Kazım's mother, his father and brother all saw him off with love. Kazım's mother hugged her son and said, "I am for you. I have brought a very precious thing from the world. It was the Holy Quran wrapped in a beautiful cover." She put it in her son's hand and said, "Son, when any problem comes to you, then open it and read it and remember your Allah." The son smiled and said, "My dear, I know you, I am safe. I have the Quran. The complete Quran is hidden in my chest. There is no doubt, son. You are the keeper of the Quran, I know it. But still I want you to take it with you. Do it and go there and read it. Teach it to others also." The son took the Quran from his mother's hands, grabbed the bag and went with his friends. After 2 days, the flight reached Italy. Kazım and his friends did not have to worry too much about their work. Kazım and his friends did not have to worry too much about getting work done in Italy. I found work and a place to live to do this, but the problem was that the boss of the factory where Kazım and his friends worked was a non-Muslim person. There, Hindus, Muslims and non-Muslims all worked together. The owner of this factory was a boy from a very rich and high family. He had more than 100,000 employees in his factory who worked behind him. He installed cameras at various places in his factory so that no work could be hidden from him. He kept an eye on his employees for 24 hours because everything was recorded on his camera. His boss was very firm and strict in his principles. If any employee deviated from his principles or protested against his order, he would have reduced his salary by half. Employees worked day and night in his factory, except Sundays. The employees who used to work for 12 hours at night would rest for 12 hours in the morning, and the morning employees would work for 12 hours at night. Kazım and his friends used to work in the factory in the morning. They would rest for 12 hours in the morning, and the morning workers would work for 12 hours at night. Kazım and his friends used to work in the factory in the morning. Along with his work, Kazım used to offer 5 daily prayers in the morning. He would wake up 2 hours before leaving for work. During those 2 hours, he would daily recite a verse of the Holy Quran out loud. Because of his recitation, all the Muslim employees working there were very happy with him, because Allah Almighty had blessed him with such a voice. He was so beautiful that whenever he recited the Quran, his voice became even more beautiful. Every Muslim brother used to listen to his recitation attentively, so much so that even the non-Muslim employees would be attracted by its sound. After reciting the Quran, Kazım passed the law to all the employees there, along with his son Kazım's words, started making an impact on the hearts of the boys who were living with him. As soon as he started teaching, all the work of Kazım factory was started. He would leave and go for namaz. And while leaving, he would invite other boys also for namaz seeing Kazım. Other boys would also come and offer namaz with him. While leaving, when the boss of the factory came to know about this, he called Kazım near him and said, "You know my principles. I never went against my orders. You don't let anyone do it. You lie down for work even in the morning. Because of you, other boys also lie down after seeing you. And on top of that, you do everything. You leave and go for prayers. This month I will give you your salary, but in the next month also your trend will continue like this. I swore that I would make you a slave to my boss." I kept listening silently to my boss's talk. Without replying to anything, he came out and swore about the boss's talk. There was no change in his behavior. He used to wake up 2 hours earlier in the morning before going to work and recite the Holy Quran daily in his room, just as before. He was also a boy who would invite everyone to religion, and at the time of namaz, he would immediately leave all his work and offer namaz. When the boss of the factory came to know, he thought my destiny was over, but the talks had no effect. He came angrily. He reduced half of his salary for the next month. The boss thought that now she would come to support him and see how many prayers and the Quran he could read. When Kazım came to know that my boss had reduced half of his salary, he would not listen till June. He would work as before, and he would pray all the time, but it started affecting the rest of the factory people as well. All the Muslim boys there left their work immediately after seeing Kazım and prayed with him. When the boss of the factory came to know about this and went to study, he became angry that he had ruined all the other boys too. The boss hugged all the boys who were with Kazım roughly and said, "I think I will have to stop following all of you. Only then, you guys. You have become the leader and will consider work as work." All the boys with Kazım started saying to their boss, "Boss, don't do such injustice to us. If you don't leave your work and go for prayers. We won't go, but we need our salary to be fulfilled." Kazım kept listening to all these things quietly. Only then did boss say, asked Kazım. "Yes, brother, what do you think about this?" Kazım said in a soft tone to his boss. "You can reduce half of my weight, but I can never stop praying and reciting the Quran for my work, because this is my principle of leaving my work for someone else. If someone goes to work, you give him half the salary, but if it is our principle, if he violates the order of Allah, then Allah will also punish that person. This is a very severe punishment. Please forgive me, I can never do this work." The boss said to me, "That is why I am giving you half the salary now. From now on, you will not leave your work for namaz. But you are a very different kind of person, so I understand half of your salary, but namaz leaving is never acceptable." Boss said in a harsh tone, "I also want to see how long you will not disobey the orders of your God. One day, you will leave this work." The boys standing nearby were very embarrassed after hearing Kazım's words. They also kept a thought in their heart. I said that now, even if the world goes to one side or the other, we too will go with Kazım to offer namaz. The very next day, when Kazım started going to offer namaz, even more boys than before agreed to go with him. When Kasım's boss came to know about this, he did not say anything but sent all the boys to school. Salary reduced. On Sundays, when all the boys were free from the factory, Kazım would gather all the boys there and recite the teachings of his holy prophet. There were 2 or 3 boys in the factory who were non-Muslims, and they liked Kazım's words very much. They used to follow Kazım's words every time in the morning. When he used to recite the Quran, those non-Muslim boys used to listen to his recitation with great silence and attention. One day, these boys asked Kazım in fear, "What are you? You will teach us how to read the Quran. We are also very happy that we also read our Quran like you in the morning. But for this, we have to learn from our boss. I'm very afraid that he will throw us out of the factory because we are non-Muslims, and he will stop all the expenses on us and our family members. We do not want our boss to know about this." Kasım said, "Look, brother, you do not need to fear anyone except Allah and we. But you should trust that he is running the system of the whole world. But if you are still so afraid of your boss, then I will not mention this to anyone. I will teach you boys to read the Quran." These boys completed the Quran from Kazım for about a year, and after reading Kalmu, they became Muslims. There were many non-Muslim boys in the factory who had become Muslims after reading Kalmu from Kazım. Kazım spent almost 2 years working in the factory. The atmosphere of this factory had changed a lot after seeing Kasım. When the boss came to know that Kazım had converted many boys into Muslims, he became red with anger. The boss thought that Kazım was not in good shape today. "So I will leave only after finishing it. Enough is enough. He has tolerated enough. He has come to my factory and has become the master of my employees. Morning sun. This will be the last son of Kasım." It was Friday and it was morning time. Kazım had opened the Holy Quran and was reciting the Quran in a very loud voice. His boss. As soon as he came, I kicked him hard in the face and made him fall, and snatched the Quran from his hand and threw it down on the other side. Kazım still did not stop reciting the Quran because he knew the Quran to be pure and complete. His verbal recollection was that his boss got so angry that he started crying out to Allah, "Oh Allah, I have undoubtedly taken upon myself the responsibility of protecting this book. He considers him a big boss. Today show him your power." As soon as his servant came with the matches, he lit the matches and started setting the Quran on fire. I caught hold of the pure Quran and threw it away. I threw it into the fire. The power of God caught Kazım and imprisoned it in a cage. Now I see. Who will come to save you from here? You will die of hunger and thirst from here. When the bus was going back to his home, on the way he suddenly became ill. When he started having difficulty breathing, he was taken to the hospital as per the regular protocol, where various tests were done to find out if he had any symptoms. Even though the disease was not visible, his condition was getting worse. His body started bursting in places, and blood was oozing out as if the man was screaming in pain because he had been deeply wounded. But the doctors were also sitting there watching the outcome because no one would be suffering from any disease. He was not able to breathe, and slowly blood started flowing from his eyes and started coming out. His eyes became completely red and many parts of his body started bleeding. He started screaming in pain so much that he could have lifted the entire hospital on his head. But the punishment of God was coming down on him. Many people came close to him and said that you should ask for forgiveness of your sins from Allah. He will forgive you. The mistake you have made is very serious. This is his punishment that is being sent down on you. But this non-Muslim boss did not listen to anyone. Soon a strange black substance started oozing from the wounds caused by his existence, which had such a foul smell that even the doctors started feeling disgusted by going near it. As soon as this news was spread to the employees in the factory and the other people there, when he came to know, people started hating him even more. His condition became more serious. He kept on dying every moment. He even told the doctors that I should be killed by injecting poison once. I'm not able to bear the sudden death, but the doctors are trying their best to save him. Soon, hair started growing out of his body, long nails emerged, and his appearance began to deteriorate. You have become worse than a dog. He got infected in the form of a terrible animal. Seeing this, all the doctors standing there ran away from the hospital. There, all the onlookers stood on edge. The onlookers were forced to touch their ears, tears of forgiveness rising on everyone's lips. LGE. Undoubtedly, Allah has taken upon himself the responsibility of safeguarding the Holy Quran, and whoever wants to disrespect it will surely receive severe punishment from Allah Almighty. As soon as this news was revealed to this person, it spread like wildfire in Italy. If anyone would dare to criticize him, surely severe punishment from Allah Almighty would be revealed. It must have been as if this news was revealed about this person. It spread like wildfire in Italy. Whenever any person saw this person in the form of an animal, everyone would see him. Kazem's friends broke the cage and took Kazem out, and the Holy Quran he had set on fire was safe and sound. This animal person was imprisoned in the same cage and locked. Seeing this incident, all the people in the factory stood with Qassam and all the non-Muslim people there. Seeing this incident, people became Muslims. Allah blessed Qassam with even more respect. Hence discussions started happening everywhere about Qassam. Everyone asked Qassam for money. When the family members of this non-Muslim boss came to know about all this, they came to meet Kazem and of their own free will hired him. He made him the boss of a factory, and all his family members became Muslims after reading the book. Esbakan Luvishes Quran Cream is the highest among the heavenly books, and it is also important for this reason that today the religion of Islam has spread rapidly, so this thing is bothering the non-Muslims. They are trying to find such an opportunity from which they can. Their hidden aim in defaming Islam is only to mislead people away from Islam so that Christians do not get attracted towards Islam. Non-Muslims should not come to Islam. Allah Almighty says that we have revealed the Holy Quran and we will protect it. This is the first heavenly. This is a book which is protected by Allah Almighty himself. It is only God's promise for protection, and the Quran declares that Allah never breaks his promise. Only Allah has fulfilled his promise. And the Book of Allah made a wonderful arrangement for protection even in this age. Its words are also protected. Its meaning is also protected. Its messenger pole is also protected. Its practical forms are also protected. His language is also safe. His environment is also safe. The great being on whom he was revealed. And his spirit is also safe, because Allah Almighty has protected him. Therefore, as many means and methods as possible were adopted, and thus the Holy Book was completely preserved in every respect and from every aspect. Millions of attempts have been made, but not even a single attempt has been proven successful, nor will it be so until the Day of Judgment. Inshallah viewers, if you like this video of ours, if you like it, please like it and share it with your friends. Do tell us in the comment box below how you liked our video. I pray to Allah Almighty to grant us the success of doing good deeds and avoiding evil. Ameen. In today's video, that's all. To get more Islamic videos, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. Click thank you.